Hi everyone, it's Sarah or LavilyDay here with another video. Not gonna lie, ever since Lee got his new clothes, he has quickly become my new favourite. Since I can't get enough of him, I figured why not force him on you guys some more, so here we are. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some of Lee's backstory because yes, he does have one. Unlike most of my other dolls, his character existed before his shell did, and by shell I mean his doll. Just so you know, I typed up everything I want to say onto my phone here, so if you spot me looking at it or looking down, then that's why. Hopefully this way it will mean that I don't forget stuff and maybe it'll make a little bit more sense. Fingers crossed. The story he's a part of, I've been weaving together for a very long time now, and up until this point I haven't successfully been able to share it anywhere. I did try and make it into a comic multiple times, but each iteration kind of just stopped due to me not having the time or commitment to finish it. But hey, maybe this will work, so here goes. I'll start with the basics. This here is Lee, although on paper his name is actually Eugene Goostman, but he only ever goes by Lee. Call him Eugene and he will either A, run as fast as he can away from you, or B, come up and attack you. Whether or not you want to take that risk is up to you. Lee doesn't have any memories of his life up until about a year ago. The only true memory he has is that of a younger brother, although he can't for the life of him remember what his name is. But this memory is all-consuming for Lee. He just knows that he has a brother and that that brother is out there somewhere. For the past year, Lee has lived trapped inside a neurology and genetics research facility. Here he has been under constant surveillance by a specialist team and is often hooked up to a variety of machines to monitor his brain activity. The workers at the facility refer to him as Subject L1, but there's this one kind doctor that starts calling him Lee, and obviously it sticks. During his monitoring, one of the things that happens is Lee is quizzed about the past that he cannot remember. The specialists always try and convince Lee that he is Eugene, although he's quite adamant that that is not him and he refuses to accept that that's his name. What's worse is that the specialists seem to have this preconceived notion of who Lee is and the past that he had. But none of this includes any semblance of a younger brother, so as far as they're concerned, the brother Lee is so sure of doesn't exist. Over time, Lee becomes increasingly confused about all of this. He has no idea what's going on, he can't remember who he is. As far as he's concerned, all that is real is that he has a brother, but everyone around him keeps telling him otherwise. Until one day, that same kind doctor that started calling him Lee hands him a letter. This letter is from someone saying that they are Lee's brother. In the letter, the writer explains their situation, that they too are trapped in the research facility, but that their tests are much more invasive. They describe some horrible, horrible stuff in this note. They end the letter with a plea for Lee's help, and there's no name signed at the end, only one letter, which is the letter E. Now, in Lee's mind, this affirms all of his thoughts, all of his doubts that he's had the past year, and he's mad. Finally, his one truth has been confirmed too. So, naturally, the next chance Lee gets, he makes a run for it. He's never left his cell, nor showed any signs of aggression in the past, which actually works in his favour for his escape. It wasn't hard at all for him to ambush the specialist that came in to check him that evening. All he had to do was wait behind the door, whack them over the head, steal their coat, and then rush out that door. I really don't think he had a plan, and he certainly had no idea what to expect when he got out there, but one thing he was not prepared for was the maze of corridors and the abundance of armed guards. And then the alarms went off. With no other option, Lee ran straight for the window, smashing through and falling down to the ground below. Lucky for him, outside at least there were no threats, so he just held it straight for the trees, straight for some cover, and did not turn back. Since then, he's been living on the streets, trying to find out as much as he can about the facility he escaped from. He quickly learns that that facility is part of a giant global corporation called Genetics. Genetics is a household name for AI development and more recently cybernetics. Lee's new goal now is to expose genetics for what they truly are, and more importantly, break back in and save E. And I think that's where I'll leave it for today. There's obviously a lot more to the story, but it's hard to get into that without having to explain a lot more. And besides, I don't want to reveal everything at once. Gotta leave some surprises, you know. So I think this is a good place to stop. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and tell me down below what you think of Lee's backstory. If you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you joined me here. I upload a new video every weekend on Sundays. Thank you so much for watching. It has been lovely, and I'll catch you in another video sometime soon.